water pumps and dams. This is the second map of the DLC. Kind of looks like this. It's a giant crater, which is super unique. There's waterfalls in the background, which makes sense because this map is called Crater Falls. There's a lot of stuff you could do with that. Mountains, could make some national park stuff. Uh, but it seems like the buildable area is kind of limited, and I'm stuck down here. So the edge of the map is right about here. And there's two highway entrances on this map. At least when you start, it's like broken apart on this square. And then there's one that comes down from the mountain this way. So I have to make a connection over here. And I have to find a way to connect those somewhere in the middle. And I just put down some basic like necessities, power, water. I put down a few roads, but for the most part, we're just starting out on this new map, and I'll see what I can do. We're still using the Sunset DLC, Sunset Harbor. There's so many things in it, and there's like helicopters, and I found the airport. It's under unique. It's a unique building, not. It's not considered a transport hub for some reason. I'm not really sure why. But either way, it's a small flight. Like I believe it's called the Aviation Club. Let's just look at it. It should be here somewhere. Yeah. So this is it. It's just for tiny little like two-seater planes, and I'll put that somewhere on the map. I'm not really sure where I want to put it. Maybe right there might be the place. I'm not. I don't know. I might put it on this island. I think that'll be interesting because I do want to connect something over here because that island's in the middle of everything. There's a lot of fishing stuff going on here too. I got like algae. I got I think a lot of shellfish and salmon. I need to be really careful about pollution in the water though for this stuff. That's what I learned. I learned we need to be really careful, and having more than one fishing will probably be good. I just need enough buyers. Apparently, last time I didn't have enough buyers for fish. I don't know if that has to do with population or what. I'm not really sure. Basically, we have a 6-lane road with trees and 2-lane roads with grass, and then a monorail along the water here. I was gonna mess with this a little bit because I don't know if I really like the way this is going. I might make that a dead end. I don't know. I don't think that would be terrible. Dead ends are okay. Leaves me a lot of space to do stuff with. At first I didn't like it, but now I'm like, doesn't really matter what I do over here. I was gonna like try to break this apart more. So I want it to have an interesting coastline or some like weird looking piers. But I think I'll be okay doing what I'm doing. So we're looking for the monorail. And I'll do other transportation. I'm doing helicopters today for sure, because that's something I didn't do yet. Helicopters, small flight, and then probably another. I'll probably have another metro somewhere. I might connect this, like down here. I don't think you can upgrade, like, yeah, not really. Yeah, but you can make it a dead end. That's okay. And I'll have to put some sort of unique building in between to make it stand out. Or I could put a canal, or just break it. I really want to do some, like, weird stuff. But I'm scared. I'm scared to, like, flood everything out. I don't see the purpose of putting, like, a separation here besides making it look cool. Can I get it to be straight? Like, what's the point of that? You know? Besides just being somewhat interesting. And I feel like it might flood out too if I do that. I think I'm gonna build off of here as well, like build out this way. Cause I have all the landscaping stuff unlocked right now, so I can completely edit my coastlines, which is nice. And I suggest people do that. Unlimited soil. It just takes landscaping just takes some time, but usually the game's pretty lenient about letting you create shapes and stuff. Yeah, I want to do something like really big right here. This is gonna be, I guess, like a shopping area, markets and stuff, local shopping, local markets, organic foods, stuff like that. And then my major city is gonna be up here on the hill. This looks like farmland though, so maybe I'll do a farm industry instead of a big city. Maybe I'll just have some small towns and stuff. I don't know. I kind of wanted to build a big city though. I'm a sucker for big cities. I could put it on this side too, but that would like not be good for traffic. Best place to put it would be like right here, up on this hill. It's not like a huge hill, but definitely goes up a step or two. Can I see the levels? Yeah, you can see it like goes up a little bit, but that's okay. Because I can have a little break between these two. Like, if I'm gonna put another major road next to it, I won't. I'll put like a small road. I'll do a really dense city or something. Like, kind of the opposite of what I usually do, which is, I use the major roads to like shape it. I think I'm gonna do the opposite and have like just a bunch of tiny roads going into a city. Have it like super dense. I just like to flatten out my city areas a little bit. So yeah, I've been really enjoying the Sunset Harbor DLC. There's so much to do. I think I have to wait for this. Oh, no, maybe not. Sometimes you gotta wait for the water. Figure out what it wants to do. using the quay to shape the shore. That might be enough for something cool. I don't really know what I want. Probably just a shopping center. Maybe nothing like super crazy that stands out. And I kind of wanted this to go like through somehow. Maybe break into there, break back out. Because I think this is going to flood. Let me fast forward. I think it's going to flood out from the canal. Not really sure what the water wants to do. Because usually I don't do like dead end canals. Usually I make them, you know, essentially man made rivers. Or like try to connect them back to the water somehow. So we'll let that flood out while I decide where I want my dumps and stuff. Probably near the sewage. That's usually what I do. Which is out of here. I think I'll leave this as it is because that's an interesting thing going on here. Little inlet with some rocks and stuff. Keeping it looking somewhat natural is going to be cool too. I really actually usually I don't like maps with lots of mountains and stuff, but I think this is the first one with noticeable um, waterfalls. Like I can't think of another map that has huge waterfalls. Maybe like one or two, but it's the whole theme of this. What was I using? Bus lines, 4 lane and bus lines. 'Cause I hate those trolley buses. I really do. And this will connect to the major city. How about that? This will be like the edge road. And the major city will be between these two major roads. And that's it. We're not going to put any cross streets or like any major cross streets or anything. I wanted to connect this to that, but it doesn't look good and it like tries to curve out for some reason. I don't know. I don't know if I have to delete things. Like, 'cause it's still not straight. That might work though. Yeah, the monorail is just going from like point A to point B. Oh, that's why, cause it's because of the monorail. Is that too sharp of a curve? I mean, I don't like the way that looks. Why does it like go down? It's like this somehow got higher. I don't know. These roads are a little bit uneven. We're on some slight hills here. Doesn't look great. And I hate when there's like a little ending piece. I think there's one down here. Hey, Corn, how you doing? Welcome to City Skylines. I just started on a new map, but since you're here, I can show you what I did yesterday. If you can wait like 2 seconds, I can load it in. I'm doing great. I just had lunch. So a new DLC came out yesterday, and I've been playing on the new maps, and this is what you're about to see is the first map of the new DLC, and it's Japanese inspired city that I made. So there's like a lot of pagodas and temples and bamboo. So let me show you. It's a lot to take in all at once, but here you are. We had I put in a fishing industry. I did the Oriental Tower. I added some new Tokyo skyscrapers and boats. And these are my favorite part, like back here with the pagoda and stuff. This is a very natural looking small neighborhoods up on the hills. Very Japanese. This one's got a lot of like bamboo and stuff. Yeah, this it came out really good. It's like 99% done. There's a few little things I need to tweak, but down here is just there's also the above ground metro, which is a new thing. So I put the above ground metro like connecting to to here. This allows people to go from like the subway to the train lines like in the city and then back out, and here's one going going through, and then this is just like a smaller separate city connected to the railway and stuff. And I put some skyscrapers on hills and stuff just to make them stand out even more. But yeah, there's some empty stuff back here that I just need to fill out, but this map's pretty much done. I did what I could, so it came out good. I like the new stuff. The new stuff is really cool. And in the city I'm working on today is called Crater Falls, and one of my goals is to get helicopters because there's a new helicopter transport thing. I think they work like the blimps. You just kind of have to connect them all over the place. And some fishing. We really want to focus on the fishing today too. So these like this collects algae. This collects. I think this is my shellfish. I could show you on the map here. They added like fishing now. So pink is salmon. Yeah. There's a lot of shellfish around this island and then salmon in the rivers. So I put some I'm going to try to do some salmon fishing. I'm a little bit nervous about the salmon because my sewage kind of has to go this way. And if you have dirty water, it tends to kill off the fish. So I might have them go up here since this is clean. I might have them go up this river instead of like going back this way. I'll try to do like a little loop and then connect them like that. That should work. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I I'm not gonna do ferries on this map. That's gonna be too complicated. This works. The dead ends work. They just look weird. Like there's no real purpose in having them like that besides shaping things, I guess. Corn. How's RuneScape going? What was I doing? I think I have to go here to do the fishing lines. Go down this way. Like right here and then turn. It shouldn't matter that it's going across different types of fishing ground because it's only collecting salmon anyway. So I don't. Apparently, you can make these go outside of the map, which is wild. I don't even understand how that's a thing in the game. It's like breaking the boundaries of the game. If you could do that with trains, that would be crazy. You were playing Minecraft? Minecraft? How much dedicated WAM do you have? That's the real question. That should be good. Just curve these lines a little bit. Not enough electricity. Oh yeah, I need to spread the power. Yeah, we just started with this city, so nothing's really happening yet. I'm going with solar and geothermal though for power on this map. Last map we did nuclear. This map I think we're going to try to keep it a little bit more clean. And we need the dumps as well. There's all these new pollution treatment plants that not really sure exactly how they work. Like apparently this one turns waste into electricity, but not really sure how. It transfers garbage from this, so you need this in order to have that. Okay. Yeah, it's like a processing plant. You know how big companies like dump garbage into the water? That's essentially what I'm doing. Essentially what I'm doing. Put a collector down there. I need this road. I need another road. I can keep those rocks there. I do want to make it look like kind of natural. I actually might curve this because it kind of looks weird if everything's straight, right? little bit better. These are just gonna be... This is just like my garbage section. I kinda need it closer, though. That's the problem. Because the center of the city is gonna be like in here, so usually having a dump close by is a good thing. This is the part of the game where I kind of just planning stuff out takes a little bit of time. You know? But it's always worth it in the end. Because I really like the way the last one came out. I think this one could have some potential. Maybe. If I do this highway correctly, that's the big part too. It's like getting the highway connection to look good. Alright, let's press play and see what happens. I have electricity on the outside. Banana! Banana, nana, bobana. Slap my butt and lick my big toe. Oh shit. Ads. Hey, thank you for the 4 or 5 cents though. I appreciate it. I don't even think it's that much. I don't even think it's that much money, but how are you, my friend? We're just playing City Skylines today. I'm starting a new city on the second map of the DLC. Today's goals are get a good highway connection to the major city, plot out the major city, and helicopters? Yeah, helicopters. Helicopters. Because helicopters are like one of the new things. We like that new stuff. How is this not? Will this drive power if it's in standing water? I don't think so, right? That should be okay. You love your sim games, you're just lazy. This is a game that, if you want to be really good at it, it takes a lot of patience. You have to just, like, kind of wait for things to happen a little bit. But it'll be worth it in the end. All my cities, everybody loves, like, all the cities that I've made, so... You know, I have lots of hours in this game. I understand how most of it works. I'm just trying to figure out the new stuff. So this is my shellfish boat. And this is gonna go around the island out here. Get some fishing. Catching some crabs, baby. Do crabs count as shellfish in this game? I don't know. I guess they're crustaceans, right? What do you mean shellfish? Like, are we talking shrimp? Are we talking... What are we talking? What's living in a shell, man? Are we talking oysters? What are we talking? What am I catching? One of the coolest things about this too is once it's powered up and going, you will see them. You'll see the little fish and stuff. You can already see the algae that I'm collecting too. I don't know who's buying algae. Like, I didn't even realize you could process algae for stuff. I guess you use it in, like, cleaning products or something? I don't know. I don't know. Who's buying algae? Like, seaweed? People eat seaweed. Do people eat algae? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I just don't know. I don't sell monkeys. I just make them. That's my Pee Wee Herman impression. You're welcome. You'll never hear that again. I apologize. So I think this is just work area and offices back here. And then this is going to be like market, a local market and stuff for the fish. Shopping centers. And then up here is all your residential. So like that. I guess we'll split it in half. Okay. We're going by the points, by the way, not by anything else. So this is a road. And then put one here. We're gonna have lots of walking paths anyway. In between. So if there's space in between, that's okay. There's not really much space here, which is good. Because we want it to be dense. Dense like my head. And we're gonna curve up. And go back straight. Oh. Eh. Eh. That's gonna be bitchy because that major road is right there. I could make those connect. I could do that. I thought about it. Would that be weird? I feel like that would be weird. Uh-oh. Bad things are happening. How's my controller dead? Just charged it. PlayStation, please. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Just curve these out. I'll just connect these. That's a lot of roads. I don't think you understand. You weren't here when I showed off the last city. You don't understand. This is like where everybody is gonna live and work. This is nothing. Yeah, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks maybe. That's nothing. In terms of city size, this isn't actually that big. Also, that's what she said, I think. Maybe? Question? We're gonna set up different districts? Yeah, eventually. That's usually a thing you do after placing roads. Unless you already know what you, like, want to do. But this is, residential anyway. So, like, this all is one district. This is all one district. The coastline is a district, and then this is like work zone. So, boop, like that's a district right there. I want to include this fishing thing though. just in case there's policies for it. I think there's a bunch of new like policies for the fishing stuff, and I don't know what they all do yet. What map? This is Crater Falls. It's the second map of the new DLC. It's literally the name of the stream is the name of the map. Power, water, smoke, recycling. We're not going to do anything but schools out because this is a work zone. We're going to recycle plastic. Yeah, there's like a fishing license, algae-based water filtering. So algae is used as a natural filtering system. What? I didn't know that. So it just it like purifies the water? Okay, so we'll do that. We're on unlimited anyway. Like we're playing in creative mode, so I'm not worried about money. Office zone. I don't really need industrial buildings. We did electric cars last time, right? Dolphin safe fishing. It decreases your fish yield and it increases your citizens' happiness. This is for tuna fishing only, though. So we don't need that. Work. Just work. That way I know what it is. We worry about names later. Okay, so we need to zone out the residential now. The monorail won't be included. The monorail's going to be in its own little district. Because I think I'm going to have like shops and stuff along the edge of the map. And we'll cut out this major road too. Whoop. We're sticking with like whatever roads I put down. Those are the roads we're keeping. So I don't need to upgrade them with trees or anything because we add trees later. This map doesn't really need it. What type do we want? Do we want American, European? What do you guys think? USA? We can do European? Chat, you gotta let me know. USA? Alright. USA. USA. We're just gonna make sure this city, make sure this highway is going this way. Somehow those will connect, and there's gonna be another outlet here somehow, maybe a roundabout or something. Because right now all we have is this connection, which isn't very good. But it'll do the job for the beginning. It's going to start things out. We need a park right here to connect the power. Will that be enough? Nope. Alright. Time to paint the city. Okay. So we're gonna do helicopters. It's a new thing. I don't even know what it's under. It's under flight. Helicopter pathway. Helicopter depot. So yeah, it works like the blimps. Oh, cause that's the flight line. I was trying to figure out what that was. That's just showing you where the flight line is. Okay. What if I have this at the end? Hmm. That could work. We want helicopter stop by the power, right? We want people to fly to work and stuff. I wish you could. I mean, there's like connections to the regular airport and like the new huge international airport, but I wish you could put these like on top of buildings or something. Somebody's gonna mod that for PC. Like just have these so they work on top of skyscrapers. Because there's skyscrapers with like, the little H for a helicopter on top of them, but they don't function that way. So if somebody could like make it so these things can actually land on a building, that'd be great. That'd be really cool. I think they're for passengers. It's not like a huge tourist thing, so I'm just gonna put some helicopters in the middle of my city here. Do the corner and probably one in the middle. It'll look cooler probably when everything is done. to see them like flying around in a loop. And I'll probably add more as we build off. I don't know how high they go. Guess we're gonna find out. I haven't actually seen these like in use yet. This is gonna be my first time. I'm gonna follow the road. That's gonna be really interesting, I think. At least for a little bit. And we'll see. See how it goes. That doesn't count as a stop because it's the depot. But it should be part of the loop. No. What the hell? It's not gonna count. I want another stop over here then, I guess. Yeah, I might put the depot somewhere else. Because the depot is just where you like send them out and do repairs and stuff. So it doesn't really count as like part of the whole thing. Maybe there if I get rid of that. Would make sense. Maybe right here. Cannot build on water. Dude, it's not on water, it's near water. The helicopter's gotta fly above the ground. Game. Yeah, I'll have to put something else over here. I don't know what yet. I know I want like the shopping center and stuff. What do you mean can't build on water? It's above the water. Why is this being dumb? I think I have to redo the whole line. It's just being silly. I really don't know what's going on with it. Made me repaint it for no reason. Do we have a color we want to do? How about just light blue? I think they all have to be powered for it to go. Alright, we're gonna do our major utilities now. So, hospital, we're doing United States, right? USA. So, this hospital will go. I guess at the end of this road is fine. Right in the middle. We'll get some childcare, just to boost population early on, and a cemetery at the other end. Death care should be in its own thing. Like, right now it's still under healthcare. It should be under its own thing because it's not healing people because they're dead. Can't heal someone that's dead. Education. I like these community schools, but they're just not. They're not. They don't have the capacity. I think I want to boost my garbage so I don't have to build a lot of these. 125 should be good, and then I don't really want a lot of education. I hate building schools on every corner. So we're gonna go up to 125 here too. Healthcare is gonna get raised to like 115. And then we save. You should save after making bus lines. How much land did I get? How many plots is this? 6? I have 3 more if I want to expand in a certain direction. I might go up this way because there's some mountains that I could build like a big park on the mountain or something, like a big giant campground. Because I have the Park Life DLC. You get 5 maps with the DLC, and this is like the second map. This one's not as big as the other ones, though. I think this is the smallest map they gave us. Just because there's like mountains and stuff around the edges. But that's okay. Some people like making small towns, and I totally get that. This is a much, like, because it's literally a crater, it's much different than any other map we've had. So, I'm glad that it's something different. Am I on PC? No, I'm on PS4. This is PS4. I can't mod out any more space. If I could, I would. Trust me. Maybe in City Skylines too. We get a cap. Yeah, I believe it's 9. 9 map slots or 9 areas per map. But I mean, you don't really. There's only a couple other maps that I would want more. You don't really need that much more unless you're trying to build something huge. Like, it's always nice to have more space to build with. But, that's just not gonna happen for console. Maybe next generation, you know? Maybe City Skylines 2, which I 100% predict will be a thing. There will be a sequel to this game eventually. Because Sunset Harbor was like their last planned DLC. They literally have nothing else planned anymore for this game. So hopefully they start working on a sequel. Especially with like next gen console coming soon. More hard drive space, more memory space on the consoles will allow stuff like that. Look at these helicopters, man. They're kind of cool. They like bounce around in the air. Can I follow it? Should be able to click on them. If you're rich enough, you can fly around in our helicopters. How do you change the pricing of these things? Is there a way to do that? Because I want to make money off of this. PC doesn't get a cap. The default PC is the same. The most I've seen someone do, like with mods, is 81. 81 areas, and that was like the size of a real state. Like the size of New York State, which is insane. You don't need that much space. How low does it go? We're gonna crash into the water, dude. What the heck? I wouldn't trust this pilot for my life. What the hell? Oh, it just changed colors. You saw that? The hell? Why did it do that? Oh, because it's going back to the depot. That's weird. I don't know why that happened. I just need to spread electricity everywhere now. Okay, so this is gonna be a new district. And for right now, we're just gonna call it shopping. It's like a market. Actually, market would probably be more appropriate. Power, water, smoke, recycling, work zone. The city offers fishing licenses to citizens. Yeah, this increases crime. We don't really need that right now. Yeah, we're doing organic and local produce. And let's see. I could do regular shopping center. I got a hypermarket. I got all these Japanese things too. Oriental market. That fits. There you go. So how many people go in the Oriental market? Because these are new assets and I don't really know. Does it say 150? It's not that much. I mean, it's small anyway. And the hypermarket is 450. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We're gonna pretty much make this whole thing just stores for now. I really think I need that there. That's okay. Why is this like fishing route is incomplete? No, it's not. No, it's not. So this is salmon fishing, and then we have shellfish down here. Just need like some small parks or plazas to like spread electricity. All right, what was I doing? Uh, education, right? I put a pretty big budget on this, so hopefully I won't need like a ton of schools. 'Cause I don't like flooding my cities with schools. It just looks silly. I don't need to increase lifespan because we just started. Small healthcare. That's like too close to the hospital. Hold on. Need one that's like back here. There we go. Alright. Now we need a police. Do. Make sure the path isn't being blocked by anything. Alright, we're good. I don't know why my crime rates are always super high early game. Guess that's just part of how it works. If you guys are watching the stream and you like City Skylines, check it out. The DLC I think is $15, $14.99 US. Not sure about other countries, but I highly suggest this game if you like simulations and city builders. I haven't had too many issues yet for the new stuff. I've heard other people have crashes, but I'm sure they'll patch it out. They're pretty good at coming out with patches. This is like so pointless now. Oh well. I'm gonna leave it there. 'Cause why not? So we have helicopters, and I know I'm gonna get bus lines. Should I do taxis? Taxis are probably a good thing to do too. Yeah, let's do taxis. I've heard you don't even need the stands. I've heard these are kind of useless, but we're gonna get some anyway. Because they fit like in these weird skinny spaces. I was gonna do a metro, wasn't I? Because I love that. I love the above ground metro. If I'm gonna do it, I have to do it early. I thought there was a train line in this map. Oh, there is. It's right over here. So if I can get that to connect to the metro without using that weird connection. On-rail train hub. Yeah, this is what I'll do. Wait, no. I don't want monorail. I want, metro. Train metro hub. Yeah, but it only, yeah, but this one, like, crosses over. So I have to use the multi-platforms. And these just, I don't know. They kind of stand out too much. I already have a monorail line. You think I can fit a line between that for like a metro? I just wish there was another version of this. Like, I don't hate this, but I think it's automatically a 4-lane, right? Yeah, this is a 4-lane connection. I've already done too much to change this whole road. Let's see, where's train line? I think this needs to be further away so I can connect. Uh, make sure this is. Oh, this needs to be flipped. There we go. Okay. Make sure the train is on the right side. Kind of weird to see the difference, but there is a difference. It's like such a weird height. What the heck is going on? Uh-oh. Where's the undo button? Crap. Oh no. Oh no. dog has screwed it all up. Don't tell me this goes down. It does. Why does that go down? Yeah, it like dips down. I hate when it does that. All because of the edge of the map, and it's like really frustrating. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Now I just have to fix the highway. Alright, so we know we want a loop like that without the side connections. Usually I'm really lazy, so what I do is I like break this shit. Kind of build off of it. Yeah, I'm gonna probably change this to a major road and then make it go over and connect over here, or connect to this road. I think is the idea. Or I could split the connection, have one way go that way and one way go that way. Continue the highway out, maybe? That would probably create traffic. If I could double lane it. Yeah, we'll do something weird. Why not? We're being creative today. If you don't understand what I mean by double lane, I mean this. Like continuing one ways. but making them skinnier. So let's see, where's the one ways? Yeah, so like basically doing uh doing this, having it come out like that, and then splitting it so there's like other connections for the same thing. Like that. Which would mean I have to keep this. Creates a little bit of traffic, but the idea is there. Because I want connections over here too. How far apart are these? Like one slot? That's fine. Ooh, I see it. Come on. There we go. So like that. And it doesn't look great, but it'll work. Because we're not building up over here, really, anyway. Traffic has nowhere else to go. And I'll probably do a loop with off ramps and stuff. This is going this way. let me, that's okay though. It won't let me do like a straight connection, I guess. 'Cause it's a highway, and there's momentum. Alright, let me just make sure this makes sense in my head. So you're going this way, and you can, if you want to connect off, you can. I think this makes sense. We won't really see it, which is the good news. And I need a connection off out here somehow, so people don't have to drive this whole bridge. I don't know if it needs to be a tunnel or what. I think tunnel is the only way. That's pretty crazy. I feel like we can do better. It's just like I'm limited on space back here. It's the corner of the map. That might be okay. I wish I could connect directly to one of those roads, but I guess being in between doesn't hurt either. Because there's going to be another, like a highway to road connection right here. I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet. I'll figure that out later. Because I'm not really building up over here. So we just need to do is we need to connect this train line. I don't know where this comes from. Way back here. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, it goes. Wait, it has a. This is a dead end. There's not one that comes in the map? The fuck? That means I have to build a train line. Like in the city. It just has a dead end. That's weird. That's okay. Well, I mean, it comes up, it connects outside that way. So it's just not a through train. I really want to do something with the middle island too. I just don't know what yet. I know I need a bridge here. I think we're sticking with 4 lanes. 4 lanes with trees are good. 4 lanes with bus lines are good. What the heck? Alrighty then. Now, I know this is a different type of road, so I don't think it matters. Everything else is going to be a small road, though. This could be a coast here. Kind of like this. We'll keep it looking modern and stuff. Come on. Come on, man. Yeah, I think we just have to wait for the flooding to finish that. That's alright. I hear the helicopter. Where's it at? There it is. Flying around. Alright, fire departments. We know I have taxis, right? Okay. Intercity bus hub, bus city, bus metro. Metro intercity, train metro. What do I want? Bus metro? I love that it's like a cross too. You can do a lot with this. It really flattens out the ground, doesn't it? Well, we know we're doing buses, so let me put some bus depots. Probably one over here too, somewhere. Maybe. That should be enough for now. I like giving it, I like giving people enough space to like build stuff along the roads. But if that's not gonna let me do that, then can you not cross? Oh, you totally can. I think one crossing isn't bad. The train goes over. That's good enough. Need to expand this land just a little bit. Huh. This is gonna be a little bit tricky. I wanna know if I can go over and in between. The power lines are right here though. The heck am I gonna do? The good news is I can go underground if I need to. Maybe that's what it does. But doing that near water is tricky. I can replace that, don't worry. What do I want? Bus, metro? I already have one. Over there. No, I think we just want a ground metro. Like a regular metro station would be good. That is too steep. We're gonna have to lower this. It looks like doo-doo. Why? I mean, like it works, but this is gonna be tricky. Like I can move the highway, but that's gonna screw everything up. I think it's better if I bend this around everything. I might just go underneath. Going underneath is probably the easiest thing to do. That way I can have like underground connections. that like moved down? There we go. Now all I need to do is pretend that it doesn't look like crap over here. It kind of like matches the height of the bridge though. My bridge is a little bit wobbly over here. Like it's not pretty to look at, but it'll work. Where is this gonna connect? I don't know. I'm just kind of doing things and seeing where it takes me. I'd love to have like one above ground over here just to remind myself that I have it, but I think that might be too crazy. That actually might be like I'm trying too hard. I don't want to try too hard. Although I think it'll look so cool if it's right here. It won't work. It won't work there. There's like no room. Oh, is this above? Oh, I don't want the. I don't want the. I don't want that one. I want the ground floor. Ground level. Whatever. Yeah, there's like not enough room. It's a good idea. I really want it to work. I don't think it matters which way I go there. Oh? No way. No way this worked. Maybe. Holy crap. I think I did it. I think I just had to get rid of the road that goes underneath the bridge, which is fine. Where? Hello? Are you really a bot? Yes. Oh, great. Just what we needed. Whoa, what is going on with the power? Oh, because I got rid of it. I forgot to replace it. Doi. We're gonna need a, gonna need another geothermal. Big brain moments. Sometimes you forget things in this game after you, like, replace them and remove them. It happens. Nothing I can't fix, though. What the hell? I'm a gamer. Gamer life. Things only gamers understand. Like how to connect this to the underground. I don't think I can. I think I split that. I think I have to connect it through here somewhere. That's okay. We have a we have a metro line that's kind of, it connects above ground here for some reason. And now I'm wishing it could go up because I have a boat. I have boats. Uh, I want to connect it over here. That would be so cool. The whole point of doing this was to see it on one side, because I can see it over here. Like it's above ground over here, but I mean it's a metro. We don't need to see it. Uh, you're leaving work. Who is? Are you an essential worker? Like who is working right now? Yeah, who works? Like, what is happening? There's like a whole. Do you not know what's going on in the world? There's like a global pandemic. I mean, if you're still working, that means you're an essential worker. So, where you live, it isn't that. Where do you live? Because the entire United States is on quarantine right now. We're on lockdown till like April 15th. I think it's the dead end or the deadline right now. You don't have to tell me what you do. I was just asking because if you're saying you're working, that means you're either in a country that's not on lockdown or you're in like or you're an essential worker, which could mean food, it could mean nurse, doctor, frontline, you could be military, I don't know. You don't really have to tell me what you do for work. I was just, it's like, you understand. We're in a very interesting circumstance and not a lot of people are working right now. I think they said like 3 million people have already gotten laid off because of this shit that's going on. And it's gonna keep happening. People are gonna keep getting laid off because businesses are closed. There we go. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I have fishing boats, metro line. I have a monorail over here on the edge of the map just to get people to work and back. Like from work to the shopping area. Oh, you're in military? Thank you for your service. We really appreciate any of the help that you guys are doing. Like I know this is, National Guard is like finally getting put to full use right now. And FEMA. I have a lot of I come from like a family of servicemen. My grandfather was a radio airman for World War II, and my father was a Marine for a couple years, stationed in Okinawa, and like Korea. Stationed in the Pacific for a couple months, but I don't think my dad actually ever saw a battle or anything like that. And I did a long time ago. I did like volunteer work for like a local VFW, and I did a project for veterans, like interviewing them and stuff about Vietnam, because I had a huge like research project on Vietnam. So this hill here in my city's not like crazy, but there's so much, there's so many trees. I kind of like them. I don't want to like tear down all these trees. I think I'm gonna leave them there. I might just leave this blank or like make it a park. I don't know. Custom parks take a lot of time to make though. That's what I spent most of the stream yesterday doing, was just making parks and stuff. I think this is gonna be just general stores down here. Oop. Yeah, I need to make sure the fishing, like the boats and the piers and stuff are covered. I'm gonna put normal fishing, 'cause I have these little parks and stuff, like these things. I have marinas. Problem is, like, they need a road right directly next to them to work, which is like, come on, bro. Or I guess that works, like that. What else do I have? Fishing tours. Do that. Yeah, that should be good. That just raises, those don't actually work towards your fishing industry. Those work as parks, so they just raise like the attractiveness of everything. Um, but oh, let me do the districts for this. Yeah, we're gonna stick with just this is like general stores, normal commercial districting. The other one is like local produce. This is gonna just be like whatever. I think that's good. I don't want to mess with this side of things. Although could probably use a road there. It won't look too bad, right? Oof. All right, I have all sorts of like water filter plants and all kinds of stuff for the garbage to deal with the garbage. It's like still not enough? Question mark. I put the budget up to like 125. It should be able to cover all that residential easily. Yeah, I might put houses on this side. Just just here. Because I do need some low residential. Like that. But I want to leave these things like covered in trees. The way they are looks nice. Maybe just to like this point. Let's see. See what the game does. If I'm gonna do it, if I'm gonna separate one of these, I need to do it now. Which kind of reminds me of the last map we did. We had like parks in between on hills. It's like not enough space for a park or anything either. I think See if I can put, if any of these things will fit. I don't think they will. Maybe the smallest one. I have all kinds of things I can do though. Come on. They really need to make this more lenient. Or we need like more painting tools on console. So I can just paint concrete. I guess I might be able to put a path. It just doesn't work. Yeah, it like doesn't snap to the to anything. Oh, there we go. I got it. It's still like glitching out, but hold on. Save. I did it. I don't know how I managed to fix that, but I fixed it. I think the update with the DLC helped me out a lot too. Come on. There's no snapping options for these items because they're like freeform. There's got to be something else I can put down that like covers this. Maybe a bathroom, public bathroom. I'll let it do its thing there, and we'll see. We'll see if it gets used. You can also like freeform parks without doing paths. Like I can just paint this so it counts as a park, but it won't generate money. What kind of trees are these? I don't even know. I think we're sticking with elms. Conifer. Is that like a fir tree? Is that why they call it conifer? my battery died again. Let me plug this back in. Why does this keep happening to me? Yeah, it's still gonna be low. It's gonna like die every 2 seconds. We're just gonna have to take a little break here in a second. Because it's freaking out. Alright, hold on. I have to like reset my controller. You're back. Welcome back. I don't know if you heard me, but I said thank you for your service. Any help is great. Everybody, I'm sure, is very grateful. People should just be helping each other, you know? And not just in dire situations like pandemics and things that are like things like this that are going on, but like all the time. That's what I think. I think just reach out and help people like more than you need to. I always try to look for volunteer work and charity work in my spare time. Unfortunately, most of the things I would normally do are like closed down. So I like don't know how to help besides I guess donating to CDC or whatever. I also have a Discord if anybody in chat that's like lurking wants to hang out later or just join the community. Feel free, everybody's welcome. We like to support small streamers since Twitch doesn't want to do that. We have to help each other out here. I'm just waiting for my controller to charge a little bit right now, so we're taking a little break on building. This build might not be like the most beautiful thing I've ever made, but it'll be functional. My residential's building up though, which is good. I hope they're using the benefit of that education budget I gave them. I haven't even seen the other maps. Like, I really want to just check them out. I know one of them is a desert, and I'm super excited because I want to kind of try to like remake Las Vegas. So let me save here. And we'll go check out the new maps. We'll go check out the other maps. Since my controller's like freaking out and dying constantly. So we have Desert Oasis, Fisher Enclave, and Swamplands. So let's just look at what this one is. I'm not going to build anything. I'm just checking them out. I'm just looking at these things. This is the Desert Oasis. Oh, it's so cool. Wow. Where's your water source? Just these little pools? Oh, there's a little lake there. This is like, I don't even understand how you would. How can you build a city with just that as your water source? That's crazy. I guess this lake might be good enough. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this. So I'll probably do like try to do a remake of Las Vegas, 'cause that's always something I've wanted to do, and I've been waiting for a desert map to do it. That's really cool. I like that one. Next, we're gonna look at Fisher Enclave. I don't really know what this one is. I think it's just a lot of fishing, like fishing in the rivers, I guess. I can't wait to go back to old maps and see what the fish available on the old maps are. I don't even know if they've updated that yet. Oh, this one's kind of cool. Oh wow, it's like really bright. Oh. Oh, whoa, there's like the Great Wall of China up there. What's going on? You see that? Is that buildable? Look at this. That's cool. That's really interesting. I've never seen something like that in the game. There's a lot of possibility here. There's another wall. I think this map is great. This map is fantastic. There's so many options. So many ways you could go. Oh, you could do cities anywhere. Build out here. Do an inland city. You could do a city right there. Alright. I like that one. That one's really good. What's the last one? Swamplands? Which technically is a new biome, I think. Like we have woodlands, but we don't really There's no real swamps, quote unquote. Ah, what the heck? This one just kind of looks normal, like a normal default map. This is a little bit disappointing. I mean, I'll probably build something on it, but okay. I have an idea for that. Definitely have some ideas for that map. I gotta say, it's not what I was hoping for. Uh, looks decent though. It's not the worst map I've ever seen. So of the five, I think that last one's kind of the most disappointing. Crater Falls is interesting, but I don't know if I love it. Back to the beginning. Back to whatever we were doing. I don't even know what I was doing. Yeah, so if you have a park like this, with no path or anything, it won't generate cash. Like, there's no way that this can generate money. It'll just raise attractiveness for your city, I guess. What am I looking for? What does the game want me to do? Get a park back here? Is that what you're asking me? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, people are actually using the bathroom, so that's good. That's important. Alright, so I should complete the monorail now. It's just gonna be back and forth. Yeah, that's kind of for the workers to use. And I need a path here. Turn all the snapping off. That's how I did it before, right? Yep, there we go. See if my salmon things are working. Oh, the boats look different. Oh, they got like little hauls of fish in the back. I can see the fish. They're kind of like, whoa, what happened? It got launched into the air. I can see the fish though. So I guess shellfish is different. Growth stage, freight trucks in use. This building produces fish. Is algae a fish? That's not. I thought algae was a plant. Ah, excuse me. Okay. There's no. Will it not turn? Oh. Yeah, I guess it won't turn. Whatever. That should work. Oh, we're gonna have multiple lines here. We're gonna have to, cause that's a I mean, I like that it has a cross option, but it's just not gonna work in the way that I've laid this out. I guess it could make like stops in the middle though, but I don't really need them. Maybe like that. That could work. I don't know if I'm gonna have a stop in between though. Let me finish. Yeah, let me finish these lines. All right, so this has to go out here and back. Let's make sure this is powered. I'll worry about that connection later. Maybe next time I stream, because I think I have to cut this soon. I got some stuff I have to do today, unfortunately. So let's make sure. I know I have to do train lines, I know. I know. Let's make sure this one goes here. And then back. And then we get another line that goes up directly here and back. need sewage out on the other side. This might bridge over too. Now that I'm thinking about it, that would kind of make sense to do it that way. Because none of the boats go back this far. I don't think. Because this is beyond the sewage. Eh, that works. And I was gonna put something like a unique building over here, just to make it stand out. 'Cause that's the thing I like to do. Not really sure what I want though. We'll look at our options and we will decide. Could do the garden. I haven't done the garden in a while. Oh, I could do the airport over here. There was enough space. That kind of works. I just don't like the layout of that. Wish you could place this down before a road. Which way did they take off? Both ways? One way. I don't know. I feel like they probably fly off the long way. So actually, I kind of want to flip. I think. I don't know. I've never seen this work before. Now, if I could get this powered, like immediately right now, I just want to see how it works. What the hell? This obviously. All right, this is just a temporary thing. This isn't real. Um, that's not going there. I just want to see this in action. All right, so they do. They take off. Where do they go? The thing that's confusing is it acts like a unique building, not an airport. Did they just fly around and return? Like, I'm not. I didn't set a path for these things. Where'd he go? What the hell? I lost it. He's been lost in the Bermuda Triangle. Anyway. So yeah, we'll worry about that later. I need to do some demand for housing. What up, brother? How you doing? How's your day going? We're just trying to figure out a residential area for houses. I think this needs to be straight like that. I'm getting like exhausted. I played this game all day yesterday. Now I played it all day today. I just I just feel like I need a break. Play another game. No, I need to like take a break away from screens, dude. My eyes hurt. I need to like chug a gallon of water. Ugh. You have 4 screens? That's not good for your eyes, dude. When you stare at a screen all day, it's like really bad for your eyes. Can give you headaches too. And like light sensitivity. It's really not good for you. Hooray. We did it. Oh, 2 months. GG's. Yeah, thanks for the support. I appreciate that. All of my followers matter. Osh! How do you say your name? Osh. You're on PC? I'm on PS4. How's the DLC going? I'm sure you guys are having a blast because you can like mod this new stuff now, right? The fishing's really cool. You play on both though? The only reason I stream it on PS4 is because when I tend to stream it on PC, it gets a little bit laggy. My computer's kind of poopy. So, this is like my best option just to show off the game. I'd pretty much be doing the same thing just with more assets. I don't really use a lot of mods besides, I guess, like Demand Master and like a traffic mods. I don't really play with too much though. I'll download a couple assets like baseball fields and stuff like that, but I don't go crazy with mods. 'Cause I don't think I'm the most creative builder out. I don't want to like mess with too many tools at once. We got we got some abandoned buildings over here. Okay, so this is just gonna be some houses back here for people to live in. Nothing crazy. Let's give them an education boost. We want some smart people. We want some smart citizens in our town. I just have to do the utilities. Utilities first. School. Put another school. Childcare. Cemetery's gonna have to go over here somewhere too. Probably on the other side. Just so it's not in the way. Although I have to do the on ramps and off ramps before I do that, I think. Maybe back here would be okay. Uh, high school. I think I'm gonna expand the roads down here too. Like we're gonna be building this way a little bit. Can you keep these roads straight? Thank you. I didn't even do like traffic flow in this map. I have to do it before I do bus lines. I should have one way. There we go. Okay. So this road back here, we want to flow this way because traffic's coming from here. So this one, maybe? No, that should go up. This should be like from this direction. Yeah, there we go. I'm not gonna mess with these roads, I don't think. Because this has to go up. And then this has to go down. Alright. I think, because it's a... Yeah, I can't even upgrade this because it's attached to the helicopter and stuff. Wait, maybe I can. Which means this road has to be this way. Oh, it did it automatically. Good. The rest of them can be back and forth, like 2 ways. That's fine. I'm not gonna mess with these roads either. But this one should probably be like going this way. Yeah, we'll leave it. It's fine. So now for the highway. This will be interesting. 'Cause I think I'm gonna keep it above. Or at least, let's try to lower it a little bit. just trying to make it not look like utter doo-doo. You know? It doesn't have to be great, but trying to like smooth it out a little bit. I like to build with the traffic, but sometimes the game just doesn't want. Okay. Now about the off ramps. I don't know. I didn't really think about it too much. We could do something like that. That works. What about a backward circle? Like that. I don't understand how this level is supposed to work. Like, you can't put a road under this. Like, how is this supposed to work? This is step 1, right? How the heck? Step 1 can't even get over a road. It has to be like 2 steps. Wait, did they raise the limit? Look at that. What the heck? They might have. They might have added like a limit. we're just gonna connect the power. I don't know why everything like got destroyed because I cut the power like immediately though. This should be clean water. Should have things filtered properly. These houses should come back like on their own if I just let it do its thing. I was thinking about putting small houses on the outskirts here. That would really probably make this better. Just the base utilities and probably need another playground over here. Oh boy. Yeah, there's gonna be a traffic backup. That's the issue. Gonna need another loop or something over here. I don't know if that's gonna like help, but I mean, there's like that's like 3 different ways off, at least 4 different ways off. So if the traffic's gonna be smart, we'll add some more lanes. That might fix it. Doesn't look like it's gonna fix it. Oh, okay, maybe it did. I think those create like I don't know. They act different than off ramps somehow because they're technically still highway. So it's like it's viewing this as a highway ending directly into a road, which causes more traffic than it needs to. But I don't know what else I could do. I mean, it doesn't look the, like the worst thing I've ever made. This is kind of a yikes situation. But we're just gonna let it fly for now. Did I do all my metro lines? I think, yeah, they're pretty much covered. Let's do a line from there to here and back. Don't think that's too much. Okay. Uh, Alright, I want to follow this plane now. Where does the plane go? Does it just fly around randomly? I think it just, yeah, it doesn't go outside of the map. It just flies. Oh god, it just crashed! What the fuck? It literally just crashed. I'm not even joking. Alright. Well, pretty much all I have to do now is finish this zone. At least we'll have high school education levels, right? That should be good enough. Maybe. Oh, we have that's college education level. I don't know if I want to build a university. Maybe that's what I'll do here and then do like a short bridge across. I'm worried about the bridges though. I mean, I'm worried about the boats. We're gonna make this island flat. Flat Earth conspiracies are happening on my stream right now. And I'm gonna put a university right in the middle here. Nothing, not a huge one, just a small school. I don't think it'll really benefit the map too much. But it's an idea I had that we're just gonna go with. We'll get a quay around that. Should be able to. Yay! That should be enough space for a small school. Maybe with like a sport or something. Okay, so I think we're just gonna go with a normal university, and then I'm gonna stop the stream after I place this down. Let me paint this because I gotta go eat, and there's not much more to do here today. At least on this map. I'll probably run it and fast forward and just fill out the empty spots. But I mean, I got my fishing industry. I got the helicopters. I got the aviation thing. I don't know what else I would want here in this map. I think with the next one, I'll probably try to like remake Las Vegas in the desert, so that'll be interesting. We said university, right? What sport do I want? They're all so like they take up so much space. I just want a tiny little like thing, man. Yeah, they take up too much space. So no sport. We'll just do a university. Alright, so I'll finish that and we'll return to City Skylines in the near future. Thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate the lurks and the follows and all the support from everybody. We're gonna go host Bana. I'm gonna go grab some food. See you tomorrow.